What's up, guys? Ruppy here, and you might be a little bit confused, and I wouldn't blame you. This is, or, well, will be soon enough, a battle for the Ion Pokemon League held by the Ion Game Corner. Haven't done one of these in quite some time, actually. I was actually going to be... can't talk today. I just got off work, sorry. I was actually going to be restarting these last week, since last week was actually the special event week, but let me put it to you guys this way. My opponent last week kind of, he's been on some kind of weird hack streak throughout the past month, and with last week's game, he finally decided he wanted to start abusing it, as opposed to just having it randomly pop up in his games. He actually started abusing it. So if I would have done it last week's game, it probably would have mostly just been me ranting, raving, and screaming like a lunatic about how badly I was getting screwed over. It was not pleasant. But this week, my opponent for the Ion Game Corner is Alexander the Emerald Knight, aka the guy in charge of the whole league. So, why is my webcam up, you ask? Where's the battle? Well, I decided to do something a little different this week. I decided to do something fun to get back into this, and honestly, I need something kind of interesting and new to clear my head after what happened last week. Not to mention work, but we're trying to keep my job off this channel, because you guys don't want to hear me complain about it, and honestly, I'm not at work, so I want to keep work stuff away from me. Try to stay calm and positive. So, I have here a Pokemon TCG X and Y Breakthrough Pack. Now, if you guys have seen Shadypenguinn do this, you might have an idea of what I'm about to do. I decided, just for a fun little twist, I've only got one pack here, but I know Shady does 3, but I figured before this week's game, since I'm playing it in a little bit actually, I'm going to go ahead and open this pack. I'm going to see what Pokemon are inside, because I think there should be enough Pokemon to at least make a team of 6. Now, I can use any evolutions of it. Anything that's banned by Ion Pokemon League rules, I am forbidden to use. I'm going to go ahead and start opening this up now. So yeah, I'm going to draw cards from this pack, and then I'm going to try to make a team for it. I will show you guys the team builder for that, so you guys know what I'm bringing into battle. And then, well, we will go from there and see what happens. Because Al said he's going to be bringing some weird stuff too this week, so set that aside. I'm not going to be switching my webcam over because I only have one webcam to use. I don't have a handheld camera. Kind of, well, I used to. It died on me. Okay, so 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hope I did this trick right. I probably didn't because I'm not really into TCG. I used to, like, back when it first started, I actually have the Pokemon trading card game cartridge. The first one, not the second one. So yeah, so let's see what we got here. So our first pull is going to be a Pikachu. So, not a bad start. I can actually use Pikachu. I mean, I have access to Raichu as well. Pikachu can definitely be useful. Ooh. Noibat, which means a potential, Noivern. That one's not bad either. This is looking like an interesting team so far. We have Cubone, so Marowak is a thing. I haven't used Marowak yet. So, there's an interesting scenario. Sandshrew, so I mean, we got potential. It's not the Alolan form, so we're just running the standard ground one. I mean, I've already got the potential Marowak, so I can do Marowak or Sandslash, or both. Fisherman trainer card, so kind of useless for what I'm doing here. Yes, I know I'm copying Shadypenguinn, but it's such a good idea, and I figured I'd give it a try. I might do these more often, especially if it gives people like a reason to come and challenge me, maybe. We'll see what can happen from there, but let's see. Magneton! Not a bad pull. So, for the purpose of this, that I can use Magneton, I can use Magnezone. Float Stone, so no use there. We'll check that out. I do believe there's a holographic Houndoom EX. So that's not a bad pull. Haven't used Houndoom in a while. We have a Meowth. Reverse holographic, too. And the last card, which I probably didn't do this right, is a Flabébé. So, there we go. My options for a team here. We have Flabébé, Meowth, Houndoom, Magneton, Sandshrew, Cubone, Noibat, and Pikachu. So I got more than enough to make 6 Pokemon. So I'm going to sort through this, I'm going to build a team, and then I'll be right back. You know what? I think I'll actually do webcam for this as opposed to my normal stuff. Like the audio might seem a bit off because for whatever reason my webcam doesn't want to... Well, it's probably just the laptop I'm using to record it on. But I'm going to build a team for you guys, and I will be right back. Alright, I have my team built. You can see the Pokemon I decided to go with. Unfortunately, Meowth and Cubone are going to be sitting on the bench. I mean, I didn't really see much use for Meowth or Persian, and I figured out of the 2 ground types I had to use one of them's a spinner. So that made that decision a little easy. So let's go over the Pokemon really quick that I'm going to be using for this game. I'm packing it all into one video. Well, mostly how good idea that is. And then I will go track down Al and we'll get connected and we'll do this. So, first off, I decided to go with the Pikachu and I have named it Gigawatt. Now, bit of a weird set, since, I mean, Smogon doesn't have any Pikachu sets, so always fun to try to build your own. And this is an interesting one because I'm going with a physical Pikachu. Granted, its attack set is higher than its special attack, and the Light Ball does double it. So we're going to see how that works out. Knockoff, Volt Tackle, Brick Break, and Agility. Basically, the idea for this set is to get this thing in on something that might be able to force a switch, get up in Agility, and then basically see what I can hit hard, while outspeeding just about everything. Brick Break should especially be helpful. I know Al told me beforehand he was going to be trying some weird things this week too. No idea what exactly he means by that. But if he brings anything that he normally brings, then he might have his Espeon amongst them. And Espeon is notorious for putting up screens. So Brick Break would mitigate that if he does in fact bring it. Don't know if he will or not, but we'll see what happens. Also gives me an excuse to actually try Pikachu's signature move, Volt Tackle. Moving on, we have SoundCloud the Noivern, the evolved form of the Noibat I pulled. Running with a choice spec set, otherwise relatively standard-ish. I mean, I switched out Hurricane for Air Slash because I'm not fond of Hurricane's inaccuracy. If I was using my Mega Pidgeot in this game, then maybe I'd be a little more comfortable with it, but I decided Noivern doesn't have the greatest accuracy, so I wanted to actually use its eyes for once. I really need to stop quoting Shadypenguinn. I mean, this is enough already. I'm doing best. So Air Slash, Draco Meteor, Flamethrower, and Switcheroo, because I might be able to cripple something with the specs if I find the opening to do so. We'll see how that one plays out. Obviously named after the website, because SoundCloud's a good website to find good songs, especially from Glitch City, who I borrow remixes from quite often. You do great work, Glitch City. And yeah, I think that speaks for itself. And now we move on to Magneton. I decided, yes, I'm going to actually go with Magneton as opposed to Magnezone. Not just because I pulled Magneton, because you saw I didn't use Noibat, I used Noivern. But Magneton's an interesting Pokemon, just because I can abuse the Eviolite. Because of the Eviolite boosting its defenses, I decided maybe Sturdy's not the best option, so I'm going to Magnet Pull just to see exactly... Maybe he'll bring us some Steel types I can trap. Thunderbolt, Flash Cannon, Magnet Rise, and I decided to go with Hidden Power Fire in case he brings said Steel, so I can pick them off relatively easy. Unless he has a Heatran. Then I don't want Magneton anywhere near it. And its nickname is going to be Personality because obvious joke is obvious, bad pun is obvious. It's got a magnetic personality. I am no Chugga Conroy, and I am no Sans, that's for sure. Moving on, I pulled the Houndoom EX, so in my mind, that screams Mega Houndoom. So we have Tartarus here. Obviously, Flash Fire before it Mega Evolves, it'll get Solar Power after it Mega Evolves. Nasty Plot, Fire Blast, Dark Pulse, and I decided just because I want to see what might happen in this game, because I don't know what Al's bringing, I'm gonna run Destiny Bond, because maybe if Tartarus has served its purpose, I can sack it off and bring something else down with it. I mean, you never know. It could come in handy. Then we have Petals the Florges, relatively standard, and I've used this set, not this exact Mon, because I've had one named Mayflower before, but I've used this same set. I mean, it's probably the most standard and recognizable Florges set there is, just the basic defensive cleric set, Wish Protect, Moonblast, Aromatherapy, running leftovers. So I've got nothing breaking item clause on this team, which fits with Ion Pokemon League rules. So there's Petals, and lastly is Alola Bound, my Sandslash, because, I mean, this might be one of the one and only times I'm actually going to use Sandslash, as it sits now, before it moves to the Alola region when Gen 7 comes out, and gains the typing of Ice and Steel. Which is a really interesting combination. I mean, Cold Steel does exist. I mean, it is a thing. And, I mean, the Ice type could use a bit of a buff anyway, because their only real purpose was checking dragons, and yeah, that wasn't the greatest option, because they were usually rather frail-ish, and then the Fairy type came in and kind of, yeah. That's a whole different discussion topic, though. Right now, we are focusing on this Sandslash. Got a Lumberry. I decided to put Sandvale on it. Honestly, Sandvale is not banned by the Ion Pokemon League, but honestly, unless one of Al's weird things he's bringing happens to be a Sand setter, honestly, Sandslash's ability is not going to matter. So I decided to give it Sandvale just because it's Alola forms getting Snowcloak, so I figure Alola Bound here could go ahead and just go with Sandvale, just to kind of start getting in the mood, I guess. Rapid Spin, Earthquake, Knockoff, and Stealth Rock. This is my spinner and my rock setter. And I just had to go with a more bulky set, just to be able to take hits, to get rocks up, and spin them away. So that is the team I'm going to be using. I'm going to go track down Al now, and we're going to see how well this pack opening was to me. Let's hope it was kind. Because after what happened last week, I really need to get back on the winning path here. I still can't believe he pulled that fucking hack stunt. Alright, looks like we're all set to go. Al is ready to battle, so let's see what kind of interesting stuff he brought and how well my mismatched TCG team is going to fare against him. I'm gonna make note of what he's got. I swear the laptop stuff's a little awkward. Huh. That is a really interesting team. He's got a Gengar, a Furret. I don't think I've ever seen a Furret before. Donphan, which I'm very familiar with. If you guys have seen my PTGT, or my GPL games, any of them really. Regice, sort of familiar with that. I had it on a model type team I ran during the Ion Pokemon League's model type tournament. Conkeldurr and Molcarona. Okay, so rocks are definitely going to be important because that Volcarona is an issue, though Donphan is also an issue. Donphan causes my team a lot of problems. Regice is manageable. I think I can pull this off. It's just a matter of position. Well, it's just a matter of what I've got matched up against what. I think I'm going to lead with... Yeah, I'm going to lead with Sandslash. He might, and I'm honestly expecting him to lead with Donphan, but the possibility exists that... I mean, I can try to chip it away. I'm running a more defensive Sandslash, so he is in fact going to lead with Donphan. Fair enough. So what does this matchup do for me? Honestly, I mean, I can get rid of his sturdy and whatever item he's holding. That is a very real possibility. Go ahead and make sure everything is the way I want it to be. So, yeah, I'm not really doing a whole lot of damage to him, but I don't think he can really do a whole lot of damage to me either. I'm gonna knock off just to get rid of whatever item he's holding in. I'm faster, even though I'm running minimal speed EVs. A Rocky Helmet, go figure. And he's just gonna straight up go for an Earthquake. Whew, that did a little more than I thought it would. Okay, I need rocks up, so I need this thing preserved. Best thing I could probably switch in on later on. Well, I need this thing gone, that's for sure. Maybe the Regice? I could probably outspeed. First, I don't think I can outspeed. I might be able to, well, it's probably got Mach Punch, but, I don't have much in the way of switch-ins for this thing. This Don fan causes me way too many problems. I mean, I could go into Noivern, but I'm gonna make the safe. I'm gonna go into Petals. Because at least Petals allows me to be able, I can take hits from this thing, for sure. And now he gets up his rocks. I need those gone as soon as possible. If I could pass a wish to Sandslash, that would be phenomenal. The problem is finding the opening to do so with the team he brought. I would need to predict him to make a super passive move or predict a switch. Okay. So, I'm just going to go ahead and Moonblast. And he's going to withdraw, let me guess, into the Gengar? Bingo. So, Gengar's in here. This is a thing. And that thing is not going to take much. Okay, how do I approach this scenario? I do have an Eviolite on personality. Do I take the risk? Focus Blast still kills me with the Eviolite. I'm not knowing a special defense investment. Does he predict the switch though, or can Floor just take a? Well, it can take it. It's not going to take it well. I'm just gonna protect. Scout, what he's gonna do? Oh, Mega Get, and I just screwed up. Mega Gengar is not banned by the rules of the Ion Pokemon League, and now I've got Floor just stuck in here. I really should have switched. Taunt. Well, since I'm not going anywhere, I might as well just start spamming Moonblast, because Petals isn't going to be able to do a damn thing. So he brought Mega Gengar. It's been forever since I've seen this thing, for kind of obvious reasons. He's going to Sludge Bomb me, which Petals is going to be able to live, and I'm just going to fire off a Moonblast. Get a little more chip damage off on this thing, thankfully. Special attack though, not bad. I'm just gonna protect. I know it's kind of a dick move because it's wasting PP at this point, and I don't think I can live another Sludge Bomb, even with the leftover recovery. Yeah, I'm definitely not living. So I might as well just go for the Moonblast and see what happens. There's the Sludge Bomb, and there goes Petals. So this is not looking too good for me right now. What do I send in against this abomination becomes the question. I'll see what... Well... With the special attack drop, and he did show taunt. Oh, this thing actually outspeeds... Actually, does he outspeed Noivern? Yes he does. Well, yeah, if he's timid he does. This thing outspeeds my entire team. Well. My best bet would probably be personality, but... If he's got a Destiny Bond, he's gonna play it now. I'm gonna go into personality. So, let's see if my magnetic personality is enough to... I'm a Thunderbolt. If he's got a Destiny Bond, he reveals it now. He's packing Focus Blast! Can I live with the Eviolite? I do on 7! So... By Mega Gengar! That special attack drop from the Moonblast definitely mattered because it just saved personality. My magnetic personality's life just got saved. So here comes the Furret, which is probably gonna. Well, he just found my Eviolite, but I can tell you right now that that special attack drop from Moonblast definitely matters. So Petals saved magnetic personality's life. He's probably just gonna. I'm just gonna Thunderbolt. Because he... Well, return. Fair enough. So what is this Furret set? Because I have never seen Furret before. He's... I mean... He could be Scarfed. I mean... It would make the most sense based on his team build if he's running Scarf on this thing. What I really need is these Stealth Rocks gone. That's my big concern right now. And I do not like the fact that... Could Furret kill me from this range? Because I don't know... That doesn't have the greatest... I'm gonna go into a Alola Bound because I need these rocks gone. I would love to be able to get my own up, but honestly, given what I have left on my team, spinning his rocks away is a greater priority right now. And here comes the part where I see if I can live. He's gonna withdraw. So his Gengar is gone, so he can't block my Rapid Spin. He's just going to go straight into Donphan, which thankfully it's Rocky Helmet is gone. Now, he could very easily set up his own rocks. He also takes me out with an Earthquake. I'm gonna get my rocks up. See how well this is gonna help me. Does he, in fact, he sets up his own rocks. So here's the question. Do I live in Earthquake? Because if I do, I can get a Rapid Spin off. Survey says... Well, wait, I'm faster anyway. Of course I get the Rapid Spin off. Does he keep... I wouldn't think he would keep setting up rocks. I think yeah, he would Earthquake try to get this thing out of the picture. Which he is not going to do. So I'm just going to let an EQ because I know I outspeed this thing. Either he takes me out or he tries getting his rocks up again. But that's extra damage off on the Donphan that I can definitely use. He's going to go ahead and get his rocks up, which I can just as easily spin away. And honestly, this is a battle I win because if he keeps Stealth Rocking, I'm faster. And no, he's got Ice Shard. So I should have seen that coming. Misplay on my part, and so... And Rocks hinders my team. Wonderful. So I have a few options here on what I can do. Nothing I send in is gonna like Stealth Rocks is the problem. But I send in Houndoom. Well, I don't want to risk setting up a nasty plot. He can Ice Shard. Now that he's revealed, he can Ice Shard Noivern. Which Noivern's not going to appreciate. My best play, honestly, might potentially be going into... I'm just going to go into Tartarus, Mega Evolve, and just try to take this thing out. That honestly seems like it might be my best play right now. Dark Pulse should kill. He's about half health. Dark Pulse should be able to take him out. I mean, he can Ice Shard me for a bit of extra damage. But Tartarus is going to take this thing out. My main concern then becomes... Okay, so he's not going to Ice Shard. Dark Pulse is going to take this thing out, so Donphan is off the board. The problem is, I think it's pretty safe to say that Conkeldurr is coming in now. Because a Mach Punch does not kill me. Or at least it shouldn't. How vital is this Houndoom to me right now? This is a bad team matchup from the beginning. I can live a Mach Punch. I should be. I think I can. I'm in a Destiny Bond. So he just went straight up for a Drain Punch probably, which is fine with me. Or Bulk Up. Now Mach Punch definitely kills. And he's Flame Orb. Okay. So that's a problem. I'm gonna Destiny Bond again. I know I can take him out with a Mach Punch, but I think my Destiny Bond should still be in effect. Well, time to find out. Please, please tell me my Destiny Bond still is in effect. Yes, it is! So long, Conkeldurr. Okay, so I'm down 2-3. The problem is what I have left. Depends what he sends in. I'm gonna go into Gigawatt. If I can get an agility set up with Gigawatt, I might be able to steal this. It's going to be a risky play, though. I kind of need... Do I actually... I mean, if this thing's scarfed... Let's see. If this thing is scarfed, he kills me with a return. Shit. I'm just gonna Brick Break. Oh, he tricks me! Well, I mean, it's a good thing I Brick Breaked, I guess? Oh, he specs? So he stole my Light Ball, which is definitely a problem. And I am not even... I am a physical attacking set. Talk about a... Wow. I have to give credit for the troll. Well, I'm locked in a Brick Break, so I might as well. Let me guess. Volcarona is coming in. Of course, because why not? And that did absolutely nothing. So I need to switch. And really? And I get burned by Flame Body. Wow. I'm going to go ahead and switch out into Noivern, even though I don't think it really makes much difference at this point. Because I think that's pretty much all she wrote. He's going to heal with Morning Sun. Okay. So... this is actually good for me. And he's not at full HP. So, I am Specs. I'm just gonna Air Slash. Regice is a very likely switch at this point. Yep, there it is. It's gonna take Rocks damage. How much is it gonna take from a Specs Air Slash? Not enough. Yeah. I'm just gonna go back into Gigawatt. It's burned, it's got Spec, which actually doesn't help me. So at this point, I might as well just sack Gigawatt off. Because it's not doing anything for me. Unfortunately. There's the Ice Beam. Which Gigawatt's not gonna be able to live, and I lost this game. Well, it was fun trying to do a bit of a gimmicky thing, I guess. But clearly I should just leave this to the likes of Shadypenguinn, because he clearly has better luck with building teams made out of packs. I have nothing that can kill this thing. This Regice is just too specially defensive. My pack opening, literally, he brought like the perfect counter team without even knowing what my team was going to be. Well, this is just horrible luck on my end. I'm just gonna Draco Meteor because it's my best play, but let's be honest, unless I crit him, this game's over, and even still, this game is pretty much over. And that is definitely not a crit, so good game, Al. It was fun getting to try some interesting new things for a change, but I think I'm going to stick with just building teams on my own accord from now on. That is for sure. I'm gonna make sure I save the battle video. So, good game, Al. My attempts to try to bounce back and continue my hunt for the Ion Pokemon League World Championship have once again hit a brick wall. Honestly, maybe I should just stop trying to pursue the world title. I mean, I definitely play these for fun. And that's also kind of why I wanted to do it this way, but maybe playing for fun isn't getting me anywhere. Or maybe it's the fact that I'm just trying... Well, honestly, I don't know. I don't know at this point. I better just end this off. Thanks for the great game, Al. Congratulations on the win. And I guess next week for the Ion Pokemon League, I'll try to find some way to rebound. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I have been Ruppy. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.